Yeah, guys, we got something awesome here in the toy condo. So super awesome. It's blowing my mind. It comes in its own box from Hasbro, an SIOC box. F41405S00. What could it be? It comes out in the US and Canada. And yes, so this was in, then put in a shipper box. So it was a box in a box. And I like that because when I'm done, I can put it right back in this box. But this is forever going on my shelf once he's put together. And we're going to put him together right now. We're building this thing. Serpentor and the Air Chariot. Oh, G.I. Joe Classified series. Oh my gosh. It's got cool number 57. He is a 5-star leader, so he's the Emperor. He's good at using swords. He can weight lift. He can lift weights and play chess. So this guy is awesome. Serpentor. Look at the back of this box. Flying through with his air chariot. Fist in the air. Jets and things flying on each side. We got Destro and the Baroness and a bunch of Cobra troopers. We got Serpentor fighting Cobra Commander there. We got the Vipers holding their hands up. Yeah, with Serpentor sitting in the lap of Abraham Lincoln.
So meekly I'll obey the commands of a true emperor. Serpentor! Serpentor!
And there he is using a hot dagger to cure a wound. I don't know what he's doing there. Why did they put that there? I don't know what that's for. And then we have Serpentor here with a cool bladed weapon on his arm. So this thing, you have to cut some tape up on top and cut some tape on the side. And then it slides open here. I took a picture of this for social media. And then the snake DNA symbol. DNA! From all over the world. Oh, that's the same back. Opens up to reveal Serpentor and all his accessories. So there's a sword here, a snake staff, a snake staff, different staff. This looks like the regular 3 3/4 inch Hasbro figure back. So the snake back must be able to be changed. Maybe he's got a different head, and then you put this on. And then there is a snake head here or something. Or maybe this is the alternate head that you use with this. And then here's a blade thingy that goes there. So let me figure out how to open this. We'll get all the parts out. I imagine the Chariot's behind this. And then we'll start putting it all together. Because he's getting opened and he's getting put on a shelf. Because this is awesome. Okay, so what ended up happening was I didn't realize he's taped in along this edge. Along this edge here. So you have to like cut some tape here. The other items literally just slide out. You can pop them out and slide them out. The only one that was a little bit of trouble was the sword. The sword is kind of taped in weird, so you have to kind of get some of the tape off. But everything else just slipped right out of and popped out on this side. So the box, I had to slit open on this side and then push it out to one side, and we got this. And then there's a snake and a whole bunch of parts here, instructions. So we're gonna get all this out and get him out.
Annihilate the Joes! This I command!
Some of the items are in this really cool Cobra G.I. Joe tissue paper. Really cool. So we've got an air chariot here. We've got instructions. We've got what appears to be a driver's handle. We have a snake that goes in the front here somehow. We've got a couple different claw weapons for Serpentor. Couple different claw weapons for Serpentor. Pretty cool. Maybe it's retracted and long. And then we have machine guns, which will go on the Chariot, I think. And we have bullet things, missiles. We've got the fins. So a lot of things to put together here. The box goes back together okay, but it's not going to stay back together. So yeah, there's an upper headpiece for Serpentor and a different back if you want to do the classic version. We've got a staff with a snake on it. Cool end to the staff. We've got the green snake staff, which I think in the show, didn't it turn into a snake on the ground? And then we have Serpentor's sword with a cool snake emblem on it. And then we actually have a snake itself, a Cobra. Pretty cool. So, and then some clawed weapons, which we'll get to in a minute, which we saw. So I'm going to put this together here. So we've got this. This is hefty. This actually feels a little light in the wings, but I mean, if there's some weight to it. And this actually does spin. This little thing in here actually can rotate. There we go. Foot pegs. Yeah, it looks, to me, it looks pretty cool. I think this is neat. Getting it together here. All right. It just kind of all pops in. Whoops. I just popped its head out. There we go. Oh, that has a jaw that opens and a gun inside of it. Look at that. That's pretty cool. All right, and then the like I said, this thing is going to go in here like so. And then we have, oh, the wing pieces. Okay, so they must go like that, because you want there's a gap on the wings. So this side has filled in, and this side has a gap. You want the gap on the inside, because you want the outside to look the coolest, you know what I mean? So, and then we have, I am a machine gun. Machine guns, which I'm guessing are going to go like this. And then, again, you probably, I would imagine they're going to want us to put them this way so that the bullets can come out this side and wrap around to the back of the gun. So you probably want to put them like that. And then what's going to happen is these are going to wrap around. See how they wrap around like that? And they're going to go in the back of the gun here. Like so. There you go. See that? Yeah, that looks the coolest, right? So we'll put this in here like this. And this goes in the back of the gun. Where does this one go? Okay, I think the peg actually goes in this side, and the other one, like one will have a peg on it and one won't, and I think it, so I put that one on backwards is what I think I did. I think I put this one on backwards. It's got to go this way. Yeah. There we go. And then these go in this way. No, these go... Don't these go on the wings or something? Okay, we're going to have to look where these go. I think they go somewhere else. Nope. The instructions say you use this peg and peg it into the gun there, and it just goes on those guns. See? Yeah. Simple. Read the instructions, John. Read the instructions, you fool. And then he can go. So look at him. He is awesome, right? Look at this. He's so cool. This cape. This cape is great. It's got the snake scale. Wow. Mine got a little bunched up in the... You might have to take this off and iron it or something, right? Don't they? Don't people iron it? But he's got some movement up here. He's got another chest or waist movement there. So two movements up there. Then he's got the leg joints, the double knee joints, the foot joints that move around. Pretty cool. Arm twists. Oh, there's even a little bit of butterfly in there. See that? Not much, but a little bit. Double jointed. Then the hands. Cool. Okay, so the claw, I got it. So yeah, this is kind of because there's a hole here. So the hole is always going to be there. So you want something in it at all times. So this one is sort of retracted. So it's just going to be on his arm like that. So he could still use his hand and do stuff. And then when you want it extended, you put this one on. And now the claws are extended. That's pretty cool. This I command. I do wish he had different hands because I'd like a fist hand, not a gun hand for this. I would more like a fist. You know, if he were going to do this. Yeah. But still pretty cool, right? Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, let's I'm going to put him in a couple positions. I'm going to put him on the thing and we'll get some shots of him hanging out on this, all right? Serpentor on his air chariot. This I command.
And the essence of my knowledge is this. I order, you obey and fear me.
Here we go, next to his air chariot with the little green snake thing in his hand. That air chariot is truly badass. I mean, look at that thing. It looks awesome. I love the look of the Cobra head. The shiny gold that's on it. It's like a chrome, like gold paint. And it looks so much like the vintage one. Really, really well done. Very, very happy with this chariot. Wow, that's incredible. They need to do more small vehicles. This just shows they could do more small vehicles for Star Wars. With me, Cobra soldiers, my loyal Cobra subjects. He's got the staff up in the air. As he's screaming to the heavens. Now the cool thing is I put the other head top goes on there, and then the backer thing that's a little bit more like the classic one, but it allows his head to move freely, where the other one is a piece that connects to the back and the top of the head. So there's less head movement when you have this one on. And the Cobra, like Cobra part in the back is different, you know? This is more like the original Hasbro. And I kind of like this better. I like this. I think I like this version better. So I'm going to use that when I put them on display. Really cool. I'm digging this guy. He's awesome. And to me, let me get the vintage here. So there they are side by side. Now my vintage is a little rough because I got it in a job lot. I got it in a lot. I didn't purposefully go out and try to find a good Serpentor. Every time I do, they're really expensive and they're only going up. So this one was just basically a beater one that was in a pile of figures. So his crotch is broken, his legs are really loose, and he's got broken teeth on his face, missing the cowl, the snake cowl, and everything else. But what's interesting is you can see the this piece on his wrist there, so that's cool. The same snake around his waist, the same armor on his legs, even this crosshatch down on his shin, boots, same scaly armor coming up with the snake twirls, just like that. And then there's two snakes on the side going over his shoulders. These are just a little shorter and more snake looking. The only difference is this gauntlet has a snake-like shape to it. Snake head. Like it looks like the head of a snake. You see that? Oh, where is it? Why isn't it focusing? And then it's got fangs coming over the glove, where this one does not. You see that? This gauntlet has the silver like extendable blade thing, but this side has actual snake head. You can see the eyes of the snake around his, and then the fangs, where this has the snake head, the eyes are there, see it, but you don't have the fangs coming around, which is interesting. But I mean, and then this one had a real shiny cape. See the glitter, the glittery in the cape, and the new one does not. But I do have to say it's very, very close. I mean, this is nearly identical to the original, and that's cool. I love that. I think this is awesome. This Serpentor is awesome. And I do like this head better. I think this is cool because you can move it around, you know, freely because it's not connected to the back. I like that. I prefer that. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is awesome. I love this. Oh, so cool. The only thing I will say is I wish there was either a sheath for the sword, like some kind of, I know the original figure didn't come with it. They didn't really show him in the cartoons with one, but I wish he had somewhere to store the sword, and then you could put the staff in his hand, you know, with the sword stored, and then somewhere to put this would be nice. Like, I don't know if they should have like a little thing on the chariot for the weapons or what, but somewhere to store these extra weapons would be cool. Yeah, I think that'd be neat, just so you don't have to just leave them aside or lose them or do something, you know what I mean, while you have him up on display. But dude, this is awesome. He is so cool. I'm very happy with this guy. You can bend his knees a little bit, get him in a good pose on that. The pegs work really good to keep his feet in place. This is just freaking awesome. Phenomenal. Well, I might just do this. Look, it kind of can slide in behind his cape there. It stays. Hit the sword. I went shook, and it just kind of stayed there. And then put the staff in his hand. There you go. That's not bad. I can live with that. It's got a little red jewel on the handle. Cool. Neat.
The city of Washington now enters a new era in history. The dawn of the 1,000-year rule of Cobra. All shall be crushed beneath Serpentor's iron heel.
Serpentor on his air chariot. Awesome. I think this looks really cool. I'm very happy with this set. Very, very nice. Now, was this a Pulse exclusive? I think this might have been a Pulse exclusive. I do think they, after this came out, they did a Serpentor on his own, right? Where you only get Serpentor. So I think the Chariot with Serpentor was a Pulse exclusive. It might have been a the Con exclusive, right? I'm not 100% sure. Like when the Dr. Mindbender was a Con exclusive. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, so don't quote me on that. But I think this was some kind of exclusive to get the Chariot and Serpentor. And then later on, they also have a version that's just Serpentor without the Chariot. I think. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what happened. All right, guys. I think we're about done here. Thanks a lot for checking this out with me. Very, very cool. I love this thing. I think it's awesome. It's incredible in every way. This is just beyond my expectations. I think this is so cool. Yeah, I love this. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm John. I'm out of here. We'll see you guys in the next one. Stay awesome, everybody. See ya. Yo, Joe, or Cobra. Cobra, la, 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 la. All right, I'm out.